Hey everybody, David Alter here for Rink-Wide Toronto, presented by Bodog, Canada's home for casino games and sports odds, where everyone goes to play. And tonight, the Toronto Maple Leafs play host to the Carolina Hurricanes. It is the first of back-to-back games for the Blue and White. They will play the Ottawa Senators in Ottawa on Saturday, and because of the back-to-backs, it will be Ilya Samsonov who gets the start tonight. He allowed just the one goal in the overtime loss the other night against the Colorado Avalanche, and so pretty impressive in that one. So he gets the nod in the first game here. That means it's likely Matt Murray will play against his former team. Finally, he was scheduled twice to. Remember, he got injured in a warm-up and injured in a morning skate before those games could happen. So it'll happen if it happens. Let's put it that way. But for Ilya Samsonov, this will be good for him to kind of continue the groove he's on, and his stake is claimed for the number one spot between now and mid-April, when the Toronto Maple Leafs have a decision to make as to who starts in goal for the playoffs. But the big story, bearing the lead a little bit here, Luke Schenn will finally play in his first home game in 10 and a half years. April of 2012 was the last time Luke Schenn wore the blue and white in Toronto, although he won't wear the blue and white tonight because it is the St. Paddy's Day game, so the Leafs will be the St. Pats tonight. Kind of funny. It's like when Mark Giordano's first game with the Maple Leafs took place at Scotiabank Arena. He was waiting to wear the blue and white, but they were wearing the Beaver black jerseys, although that still has some blue and white in it. So I'll digress on that. But Luke Schenn, certainly going to be quite the feels at Scotiabank Arena, and a lot of fan favorite crowd reaction for sure for number 2 in your program tonight. Big change on the defense. It will still be 11-7, so 7 defensemen. But Justin Holl is going to come out as Luke Schenn will skate with Jake McCabe, at least to start. Sheldon Keefe said don't get too hung up on the actual line combinations and that kind of stuff. Other than that, you're going to see Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews. Interesting to see if they dial back the minutes. Mitch Marner had over 29 minutes in that. It was a lot of time, so curious to see if the 11-7 will dial things back. That's the story. Myself and Paul Hendrick will have your post-game show. Make sure you rate and subscribe on all your favorite podcast platforms to Rink-Wide Toronto, presented by Bodog. Free casino games, poker tips, and the latest sports odds. Make a play. Rink-Wide Toronto, pregame, postgame, every game.